Hello and good day to you out there wherever you are in the world. This is Samuel Aneka and welcome you to this channel. In this mathematics slash furthermore stroke additional mathematics class, we'll be looking at the laws of logarithm. This is the continuation of our series on logarithm, and we will be looking at the laws of logarithm. The laws of logarithm. This is our fourth lesson on logarithm. So in case you miss our previous lesson, you can go back and watch them so that you will be able to follow up on this current lesson easily. So I hope you are going to have a wonderful time with us this evening as we treat this topic right now. Okay, so like I said, before we continue, in case you are not subscribed to this channel, go ahead and subscribe and like the video and also share it with your friends and loved ones. In this video, I actually took time out to actually simplify the laws of logarithm to the barest level, to the most elementary level. So this class can actually be used for mathematics, further mathematics, or additional mathematics class. So welcome as you join us today. So let's start right away. Hello, good day. So my name is Sabo, commonly known as Edisam. So we'll be looking at the laws of logarithm in this video. Just as indices has laws, we have laws of logarithm. So also we have laws of just as we have laws of indices, so we also have laws of logarithm. So we're going to be looking at the laws one after the other. So for the laws of logarithm, let's start with first one, law 1. So if the log of PQ base A, PQ actually means P times Q. PQ is a product
of P
so
and Q.
The log of PQ can be simplified into terms, individual terms, as log P base A plus log Q base A. Just like the first law of indices, the addition, the product rule, which leads to addition. Okay, so when you have a log of a product to a base, you can actually split them to what makes up that product. It might be 3 times, it might be 4, like as many as. Here we have just 2 times. That's why it ended this way. Okay, so let's assume you have log 10 to base 5 times 4. So you can actually simplify this as log 5 to base 10 plus log 4 to base 10. Okay, so log, let's say log 6 to base 2. We can actually break this down as we know that 6 is equals to 2 times 3. So this can be written as log 2 times 3 in bracket to base 2, which applying this analogy, this rule,
our P is going to be at our 2, our Q is going to be at 3. So this is going to be log, well, when you have P, you have 2. Your base A is 2 here, plus log 3 to still base 2. Okay, so this is the first rule of logarithm, first law of logarithm. So we're going to move to the second one. This is when we're dealing with the product. So rule 2 involves when you have a quotient. For instance, if you have a log P over Q to base A, this can actually be simplified as log P to base A minus log Q still to base A. So when there is division, it's going to be the whatever you have on top to the base minus the divisor, the log of the divisor, the same base. So let's apply this right now. Let's assume we have base 2 and we have 8 all over 4. So this is going to be simplified. We have log 8 over 4 to base 2. This is going to simplify as log 8 to base 2 minus log 4 to base 2. Okay? So this is the second law. This is law 2, not law 1 anymore. So this is how you're going to actually simplify this. Although this is will not completely simplify this. So we move over to law 3. Law 3 states that let's assume you have P is equals to let's say a raised to power x. If you have P is equals to a raised to power x, so let's convert this to the index form. This is the index form. We want to convert it to the logarithmic form. In the logarithmic form, this is going to be log P to base A equals to x. Okay? So, okay. So, this is the root 3, log 3. Okay? You can actually transform from index to the logarithmic form. And also, if peradventure you have a log p raised to power n to base a equals to x. If you have a log p raised to power n to base a equals to x, this can actually be written as you take the power behind the log. So you're going to have n log p to base a equals to x. So this can actually, this log p raised to power n to base a equals to x can actually be written as log p to base a, the n, the power, the index to come behind the log is equals to x. So this is actually log 3. Okay. So we are going to move on to log 4. For log 4, if you have now b is equals to b raised to power 1 in index form. B is equals to b raised to power 1, just like 2 is equals to 2 raised to power 1. Okay. Now b is equals to b raised to power 1. If you take the log of if you convert this from the index form to the logarithmic form, what are you going to have? This is the base, so it's still going to be log b to base b is equals to 1. Log b to base b is equals to 1. So b, same base b. So this law states that the log of a number to the same base is equals to 1. So this implies that log 8 to base 8 is equals to 1. Log 100 to base 100 is equals to 1. Log x to base x is equals to 1. Is equals to 1. The log of a number to the same base is equals to 1. That is just the log we have here. I'm going to move back to log 3. But before I move back to log 3, let me look at log 5. So log 4 can be summarized as a log of a number to the same base is equals to 1. So from indices, you are told that that a raised to power 0 is equals to 1. That 1 is equals to b raised to power 0 is equals to 1, or a raised to power 0 is equals to 1. So let's convert this 1 is equals to b raised to power 0 to the index form. So this is the base. So you're going to have that log 1 to base b is equals to 0. If you try it with another digit, let's say a raised to power 0 is equals to 1. So this is going to be, in index form, this is going to be log 1 to base a is equal to 0. So this law is summarized as the log of 1 to any base will give you 0. Log of 1 to any base will give you 0. So let me move back to log 3. For log 3, we know that 2 raised to power 3 is equals to 8. 2 raised to power 3 is equals to 8. Okay? So, in the logarithmic form, this is going to be 3 is equals to the log of 8 to base 2. Okay? The log of 2 to base, log of 8 to base 2. Now, let's just forget about the 3 and write this. Forget about the left hand side. Just keep this blank. 8 is what? 8 is equals to 2 times 2 times 2, which is 2 raised to power 3. So replace, when you have 8, put 2 raised to power 3. So you have log of 2 raised to power 3 to base 2. You have log of 2 raised to power 3 to base 2. So you can actually transfer the power 3 to the right hand side. This becomes 3 log 2 to base 2. So, and you know that the log of a number to the same base is 1. So log 2 to base 2 is equals to 1. Based on rule 4, log of 2 to base 2 is 1. So you have 3 times 1. Log 2 to base 2 is 1. 3 times 1 is 3. So at the end of the day, this is actually equals to 3. The log of 8 to base 2 is equals to 3. So having a look at the laws, in our next lesson, we'll take some examples and apply the law in finding the solutions. So we're going to call it a day at this point. So we're going to apply the laws in our next lesson to some examples. So thank you and bye. Please subscribe to the channel. Hello, good day. So
thank you for joining us in our lesson today. We've actually looked at the laws of logarithm. So take your time and listen to the video. Pause it sometimes to get the information correctly. And watch out for our next lesson where we are actually going to apply the laws to solve some problems, some logarithm problems. So I really appreciate you for joining us tonight. Thank you so much for joining us. I really appreciate your joining us today. I thank you so much for how you joined us today. I appreciate your joining us today. So, in case you have any questions, you can drop your question in the comment section, or you connect with me via WhatsApp on +234 8038 5185. Also, you can connect with me via my Instagram channel, which is Edisam number 4 for real. I'm going to drop this information in the description section. Also, please, if you're not yet subscribed, please subscribe to this channel and like the video and drop your comments. on how we can actually improve and serve you better. Thank you so much, and God bless you. Bye. Please don't forget to make it a day in our next lesson.